Hello there. Where the fuck is the goddamn spider at? There it is. Hello there. Aku, what the hell are you doing in chat? Aren't you streaming yourself? Hi, what the fuck? Go to bed? It's like 10. This is my normal stream time. Hi, I am so... What's the word for it? Starved for attention? I have to stream. I miss this so much. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's go. Oh boy, 6 ads in a row. You're so needy? I am. I'm a needy bitch. Let's see here. What was this? Zark? What was the decks I was gonna play? Oh, I love the Iron Chain Mill deck. I'm gonna play this. Hello, Mr. Logs. Hello there. Anyways, I'll be here lurking. Aren't you fucking streaming? What do you mean you'll be here lurking? Yeah, you're literally streaming yourself. I see you.
I am.
I have your thing open.
I can support and stream.
See, I can hear myself talking on your stream.
Oh no, not the Inception! I want to hear myself.
Why the hell are you streaming? Because I was so fucking bored. I'm so glad to be home. Oh my god, you have no idea. I was so bored. I spent like all day in the airport. Just like fucking watching anime and listening to YouTube videos. She was literally playing your audio to her chat. I mean, that's fine. Like, if she wants to watch my streams on her stream, like, that's flattering. Go for it. Do it as much as you want. If it's Akameyaoi, I don't care. She can do whatever she wants. Can you tell me to shut up? To gaslight me, I need your fix? Shut up. It's nowhere, you piece of garbage. But no, you did the wrong redeem for that. Wait, did they negate that? You absolute buffoon. Now I can go into Shen Shen, you idiot. Can I acquire what? How was your trip, Mr. Logs? Let me tell you about my trip. Aku's no longer a VTuber. She's a MeTuber. She's always been a MeTuber. Personally, I don't care what they look like. Shen Shen is level 4. Are you gonna teach her Yugioh? I mean, I wouldn't mind. I don't think she cares to learn, though. If she ever wants to learn, hell yeah, I'd teach her. But, like, why would you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, you know? How was the trip? I'll talk about the trip in a second. I just keep forgetting to talk about it. You guys keep distracting me, and then I keep forgetting. You turn on stream to choose violence? Oh, wait, what? The legend Florida man? I think some people were more like... were like, are you afraid of going to Florida because of the Florida man? And I was like, no. Dude, Florida was nicer than California. I was surprised. And the hotel I stayed at was a goddamn banger. Easily the nicest hotel I've ever stayed at. Like, I've been to a lot of hotels, but I didn't know just how bad the hotels I went to before I went to this one. There was like 2 separate rooms. It had its like own couch. It had like a desk for your laptop. The internet was actually fast. I was like, oh my god. If I had remembered to brought my mic, I probably could have streamed. But like, I could hear my neighbors, so I was like, I don't want to... I talk really loud when I stream, so I don't want to do that. California sucks. It was so much nicer than California. Like, oh my god. You went to California? No, I went to Florida. Florida was so much better. Oh, the Florida man thing. The reason Florida man is like such a common thing is because like Florida has like different laws with like their police records where anybody can access them. So it's just easier to get like wacky stories from Florida than it is from other states. That's all it is. They don't really have like more crime than other states. They just like have easier access to learn about them. Florida's not... Yeah, Florida was really nice. Funny enough, I'm in Florida right now for work. Did you catch a gator? No. How cold was it there? It was about... The weather was about the same as Arizona. Like, I was surprised. It was like almost exactly the same. So it was pretty nice because the weather's really nice right now in Arizona. Like, the reason all the old people move to Arizona is because it's like the weather's nice in the winter rather than super cold. Did you get a girlfriend? No. Fuck no. Thanks for the sub, Gaz, man. TheDuelLogs, why don't you stream at 5? This is my normal stream time. Did you eat anything local? Dude, the food there fucking sucked. Besides, we went to a hot pot place. That was decent. Everything else, like, because I ate a whole bunch of hotel food and like convention food, and it was all bad. I don't have a Hydra redeem. Shut the hell up. Did you get a boyfriend? So, no, I'm not gonna talk about that again. No, I didn't get a boyfriend. Thanks for the sub, X new. Did you play Uno with your buddies on your trip? No. I didn't do shit. Herald of Ultimateness. Going second to Drytron with Herald of Ultimateness? Are you hecking kidding me, right, meow? You have so many boyfriends as is? No, I don't. Should have gone to a Cuban restaurant. Ghost mode? I had a lot of like hotel food and con food, and none of it was very good. Like, I was surprised at just how mid all the food I ate was. Drytron in this day and age? I know, right? Hotel food and con food. Like, it was, the hotel was so nice. So I'm surprised, like, the food was not, you know? Activate the effect of Shen Shen? No, I'm good. I got to level 20 with Drytron. How annoying. My deck can't deal with Drytron at all. Even a little bit. Forbidden droplets? If you had forbidden droplets, why'd you put your guys in defense mode, you idiot? Also, it's not even gonna do anything. You have 0 defense. You just want your cards to go to the graveyard that badly? Well, at least I should deplete some of their resources, you know? He's a buffoon. Hotels are either nice or have nice food. There's very little in between. The hotel was very nice. I took some video of it. I'll make like a little vlog showing it off. It was very good. But the food was so mid. It was almost disappointing on how mid all the food was. Let's do this. If Shen Shen dies, I can bring it back. Oh my god, that worked! To your side of the field. To your opponent's side of the field. Wait, how come I can't bring Shen Shen back? I have different attributes in the grave. What the hell? The conditions are met. I should be able to bring it out. Am I locked? Did I do something? I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to think. Somehow I got 10k in this Duelist Cup. Can't bring Shen Shen back on the same turn. I was brought out last turn. Got to wait a turn? It was brought out last turn. I did wait a turn. It has to be something else. Didn't Droplet negate it? The same turn it was sent there? Wait, is that how that works? I thought it was just you can only summon it once per turn. Except the turn the card... Fucking shit. Except the turn it sent to the graveyard. God damn it. Piece of garbage. Stupid Drytron player. Thanks for the sub, Dono Dosku. The Grave Revival is only next turn. What was your favorite trash archetype? This one. Drytron. Logs, you have such an evil, happy laugh. I'm only happy when my opponents are having a bad time. Ooh, Iron Chain Snake. Ooh, now I can bring Shen Shen back. Interrupted kaiju slumber. Are they going to Ash Blossom this? No, they're not. Let me get out Jizikuru. Activate Kyubyu Shenshin. Imagine being a Yugioh misplaying with virtual world cards. Couldn't happen. MBT is here, right? Couldn't ever happen. Never ever. MBT? I don't think MBT is here. Dude, last time MBT was here, he came like when Meowie was in chat with me. And he's like, ooh, I don't think I should be. Am I allowed to be listening to this conversation? I was like, oh no, Hazukashi. He saw me fanning over Meowie. Did you have gamer nah? What? What are you guys talking about? Yeah, got exposed, Hazukashi. Anyways, let me talk about the trip. I keep forgetting to talk about the trip. I think my brain is kind of fried. Because like I have too much mental energy. Logs, did you find a friend? No. Thanks for the sub, oh my boy. How was the trip? So, the trip. Let me talk about the trip. So, here's how the trip happened. Here's what happened with it. So, I was in a call with a friend, and they're like, hey, we're going to this con in like 2 weeks. Do you want to go with us? And I was like, yes. Without any thought into it. It was very inconvenient to go to. It was across the country. It was thousands of dollars. No, like $1,500 maybe. But I was like, yes. It was an impulse decision. And then after the fact, I had to think about like, what are some reasons I could probably go on this trip? To a con. To an anime convention. And then I came up with some reasons after the fact. It's like, well, if I'm going to be networking more, I should get into the habit of traveling more. Rather than just like once a year to BlizzCon. You know, just to get into the habit of traveling more. I was like, that can be it. Also, it can be used as a nice vacation. Maybe we can meet some other people. I didn't put any thought into this when I planned the trip. This is all after the fact. And it turns out if you don't plan shit, things don't work out that well. You kind of need to put a little bit more planning and thought into things. Holy shit, all my cards are dying. So for an unplanned con visit, it went pretty well. You know, under the guise that it was completely unplanned and very an impulsive decision. With that being said, retroactive reasoning, yeah. I want to see if any of my mods are on. And if they're actively moderating chat. Did you beat Florida State officials in duels acquiring the local gym badge? How many girls did you pick up? 0. I am a not good looking IRL. That's not something that ever happens. Imagine having mods in chat. Did we seriously not have any mods in chat? I'm pretty sure we had 2 of them. Did you increase your harem? I don't have a harem. Mods, get back to work. I just went out for 30 seconds. Uh-huh. Likely story. Wait, did he just go into another one? Why didn't he do that last time? You can banish cards from graveyard. The target will face a monster controls for every. Send those cards to the graveyards. You'll use effect once per turn. Okie dokie. Ooh, I can bring out Shen. Nice. He can negate spell traps. I'm not going to use any spell traps. So I should probably get rid of this card over here. This one. Because that one can interrupt my dudes. I want you to be aware I nominated you for most normal, the YugiTuber Awards. Really? Am I normal? I thought I was incredibly unnormal. Let's go, Shen. Oh my god, he has called by. What the fuck? Could you stop? How many cards does he have left in his deck? 21? 21 cards. I can go into a new, I guess. But if I do that, then I'm going to be locked into... No, I can go into new. Because I have a level 4 reptile in my hand. Oh, but I want to normal summon Iron Chain Snake. Fuck. I made a mistake. Once per chain, target one phase-up monster controls and 0 attack. If a single summon card is sent to the graveyard, add a reptile monster from your deck to your hand. Target one phase-up monster control, change attack to 0. Oh, you can go with this. You can go with this and win. This is a better one anyway. Sorry, I didn't think I had to think so much in this duel. There we go. Ichinda, search out Divine Serpent Ge. And attack for game. She has an animation? Does she? I wasn't even paying attention. What is this deck anyway? It's Iron Chain Mill. So, about the trip. So I went to this convention center. We went around this anime convention center. Looking at anime stuff. Do you know what there is to do at an anime convention? Runix and Shambles, the Riz. You know what I heard? Riz apparently stands for like charisma. Which doesn't describe me even a little bit. Watch anime? Who's we? Me and all of my wonderful friends, my millions of friends. Ooh, Kyoto Waterfront. Thanks for the sub, JaxAir7. Buy stuff and watch cosplay? So, yeah. Pretty much that. I'm sorry for bothering you in your DMs. I genuinely don't think you understand what it means to be a mod. So I'm just reminding you what it means to be a mod. It's obvious you've never been a mod before. So this is why I just have to tell you these things. The Stardust Synchron. Take part in cosplay. Millions of friends. What it means to be a mod. What it means to be a mod. Just because you're a mod for me doesn't mean we're friends. That's what it means. So if you're one of my mods, we're not friends. You're just like a mod on the channel. With that in mind, you know, just think of it, go from there. And also, if we're mods, if you're a mod and I'm friends with other streamers, that doesn't mean you're also friends with them too. Co-workers. Like, most mods understand this. You're just friends with people? Yeah, pretty much everybody treats their mods differently. It's kind of fascinating. Are your mods colleagues? No. Mods are more of your... Yeah, mods are there for like a specific job. They're there to like moderate your chat. It's not a paid job. But there's lots of people who want to do it. Like, I get it. There's prestige in it. You get, like, you're more noticeable in chat. But there doesn't really need to be anything more to it than that. I have some other friends. They give their mods, like, sneak peeks at upcoming things. Sometimes they hang out with their mods. Sometimes they have, like, game nights with their mods. And I just think, wow, I ain't got time for that. You know, good for you that you do that, but, like, that ain't me. We talking about mods? Mods are friends we made along the way. McConnell's a fog, and he's a friend. I'm just saying people treat their mods differently. Some people are, like, actually friends with their mods. But that shouldn't be the assumption. That's more of an exception. Lots of people just, you know, their mods are their mods. And that's it. Are you mods anyone, chat? No. I don't mod anyone's chat. Are you crazy? Oh, you guys keep distracting me. I was telling my stories. All right. So the anime convention. So what do you even do at an anime convention? The thing to do at anime conventions is to cosplay, is to see panels, to do meet and greets, and of course buy shit. For me, the only thing I like to buy is Snorlax merch. Nothing else really tickles my brain. We were walking around looking at all the different, like, prints, the designs, the merch, and I was just like, wow, this is neat. But I don't care about this stuff even like 5% as much as like everybody I'm with. Because I'm with like a group of people. And they were all like at each of the stalls looking at every little thing, like gushing over all the characters they met. And I was like, oh my goodness gracious. I just don't care. Like none of this appeals to me. Like it's neat. I like the references. I like anime, but like I don't care about merch. It's not even a little bit. And the fact that we took so long to look at everything, I was just so bored. I was like, can we leave? This is so boring. I was just so bored. Every time there was like Snorlax stuff, I was like, yeah, I'll buy it because I love fucking Snorlax. But that's it. Snorlax is the only thing I like to buy stuff of. I wasn't a buyer of like merch before my Snorlax fixation like 2 years ago. Like I just randomly fixated on Snorlax one day, and now buying Snorlax stuff makes me happy. So like I get it. They're happy buying all this other anime shit. You know, I can just compare that to my Snorlax fixation. I love my Snorlax shit. Kyoto Waterfront. This should proc Divine Serpent again, you piece of shit. Get fucked. Is your Snorlax fixation still ongoing? Yeah, of course it is. I bought a whole bunch of Snorlax. Well, I didn't buy a whole bunch, but... Do you have ADHD? I don't know. When I was on my trip, I read this book about managing ADHD for adults. And I related to an uncomfortable amount of things in that book. So I'm probably going to have to get myself tested. But all I'm saying is I was so bored looking at all that shit. When you go Comic-Con, I put myself on the budget, otherwise I spend too much money. I don't have to put myself on a budget because I don't want to buy anything. The only thing I buy is Snorlax shit. Everything else just doesn't interest me even a little bit. Eternal Soul. So, going around buying stuff, super boring. And then we didn't really look at any panels because like there was lines for everything and the panels weren't super interesting. There was tons of cosplay though. Like I am so surprised at how much cosplay there was of like, how do I say this? There were so many people, so many, whatchamacallit, women in very revealing outfits. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I didn't think there would be so, it was like, there was someone who was wearing like basically a string bikini. And I was like, holy shit. They're just like walking around outside like this. Was it a big anime con? Yeah, it was pretty big. Get fucked, idiot. I mean, it is anime. Share some pics. No, I didn't take any pictures of any of them. If anything, I try not to look. That kind's not allowed here. You need to keep it a little PG. No, it was like... Holy shit. I was not expecting that. There were so many bunny outfits, too. That's creepy. Yeah, you can't fucking take pictures. He sees no evil. Very Christian log. Like, that surprised me, because, like, I've been to conventions before, and I've never seen, you know, that level of, like, dress. I can't believe dress, because, like, I've been to conventions before. I've just, like, never seen them that risque. Something about Florida, man. The say-so logs. Uh-huh. Yeah, so, the art prints, like, you know, I didn't really mind all like, looking around all this stuff. It's just, like, how long it took was kind of boring. And then we didn't see any, like, cons or stuff. We didn't see any, like, events. We went to this one room to, like, where there was a bunch of video games, and I was like, wow, this is basically just, like, a worse regular arcade. Alright. Honestly, the con itself was super mid. However, you know, it still wasn't half bad. It was basically just a way, it was just an excuse to, like, go out and meet people and hang out. If you treat it as an excuse to just hang out with people, that's probably fine. It's just the worst. Yeah, the game room was just a worse arcade. Was it relaxing? Kind of. How say people go to Anacon? Like, I've been to BlizzCon. BlizzCon is always a joy. I love BlizzCon. Like, BlizzCon is just better. Thanks for the sub, No Name 9715. Finally, I made it. No Name, are you a fan of No Game No Life? Would you go again and given the chance to that specific con? Hell no, it was so boring. The most fun things were like parts that took place like outside of the con. Like, I think the most fun I had was just going to the hot pot. Like, we took a break from the con. We went to this place to eat like a hot pot stuff. And then we just talked. And like, that was way more fun than anything I did in the con. Was there 2B cosplays? Yeah. Were the foods good? No, the food sucked. The hot pot was good. Everything else sucked. Like, it was actually just bad. I was like, oh my god. I didn't know you could make chicken taste gross. It's like, I didn't know you could make shrimp tacos that tasted nasty. It was so fucking weird, like, on how gross all the food was. When I got back, the first thing I did was go to Taco Bell and just buy some shitty fast food. It was so good. I was like, I thought there was something wrong with me. I was like, how am I not enjoying any of this food? And I was like, oh no, the food was just bad. Played Screw Your Boss. Taco Bell for healing. Yeah, I had to get some Taco Bell. Ooh. How were your airport experiences? So, yeah, the airport. I'll get to that in a second. I'm still talking about the con experience. So, the con itself, despite everything in the con being boring, you know, the shopping was boring, the events were boring, the rooms we went to were all boring, I think it was still pretty chill time. It was nice just walking around, seeing, like, you know, the atmosphere when having a good time, and just, like, not being in my room. And I was still around, you know, like, anime stuff. It was still fun to an extent, even if I was bored most of the time. Hello, Mr. Logs. Hello there. Don't tell you went to Miami International. The airport sucked. I'll talk about my airport stories in a bit. So, like, the people I went with. I only knew, like, one of the people I went with. And they were meeting with a whole bunch of their other friends. So a situation like you're only friends with one of them, and then they have a whole bunch of other friends. And they were all very nice people. Very energetic. That's for sure. But it was still like, you know, their friends, not mine. So I was like the third or fourth wheel. Small talks time. And the con was always so fucking loud. And I was the only person wearing a mask, so I had to like talk even louder than normal. So just like, I just was basically just following them. Following their little group as they did stuff. Because like, I made no plans. I was only friends with one of them who was friends with like the other ones. And they were all having a great time together. Introverted in a nutshell. I'm not really introverted or anything. It's just like, literally, I only knew one of the people. I did try talking to the other ones, but I didn't try very hard. Because, like, it was hard to talk at the con. Because it's so loud. And I was wearing a face mask, which, like, muffles my voice even further. And, like, they were all having a good time. I was the only person who was bored. I was like introverted based on how many chats I've seen you in. Like, when we weren't at the con, I was talking up a storm. Well. Actually, I don't know if that's true either. I talked more when we weren't at the con. It's just the con was really loud. The muffled logs, yeah. I had like a fucking face mask on too. Because I didn't want to get sick. No, it's the situation. Like a mild introvert. I mean, I am introverted, but like I have no problems talking to strangers. In fact, I did. They were nice people too. Ooh. Hi, big fan of Vince. Why, thank you. Yeah, the con logs. So, yeah, the con was amazing. I had a blast. It was so much fun. Buying a whole bunch of shit that don't interest me. Going to mid-conventions, mid-rooms. I think, like, yeah, I don't know. Like, what is the point of going to those? Like, I guess if it's in your area, you can go and buy stuff real quick and then leave. That's not really something you spend your whole day doing, though. Shen. So much fun you want to stay home? It was good to get out. Because, like, I've been stressed out from, like, overwork. How about your airport stories? Okay, let me talk about the airport. Did anyone recognize you? No, of course not. No, no one's gonna fucking recognize you through your voice. Did you get to wait lines? Yep, sure did. So, like, when I went to the airport the first time, I was doing this thing where I was gonna park my car, like, at the airport. So I wouldn't have to take an Uber there, or I wouldn't have to take an Uber back. So I took my car there to park it. Thanks for the sub, Sephiroth. And when I got there, like, I didn't know how to work the machine because, like, my secretary pre-purchased it. And I just, like, pushed a button. I went in and I drove around for a bit. And I went to, like, employee. I was like, where do I scan this QR code? And they're like, you got to go back to the front. I was like, oh. And I saw there was, like, a sign explaining how to, like, scan your QR code, like, in all of the machines. Except for the one that I went to when I first started. So, like, I went to the machine, you know, to get started. Like, they have a little thing. And there was no, like, explanation on how to scan your QR code. Because it's, like, it's not very intuitive. Like, you won't be able to figure it out on your own. No, it wasn't Mogu. It was the other one. I don't even know if Mogu knows that I went. And, about your face? No. No. So like, you know, when I first got to the thing, the very first hurdle was just finding out how to scan my QR code, because I went to the only one that didn't have anything, unfortunately. And then I parked the car, and then I went into the airport, and I got lost. And then I finally found my terminal. And then I got lost again. I got lost 2 times. Ask for help? No. I think I figured out. I think I know why I get lost. You miss Akumiyawi's new doggo? Nice. Why don't you ask for directions? I don't like talking to people. I avoid talking to employees for as long as possible. But I think I figured out why I get lost. So what I do is, for some reason, I'm super confident about where I'm going, even if I have no idea where I'm going. So like, it doesn't even occur to me that I'm lost. So like, I'll just walk blindly into a direction without reading any directions. I was like, yeah, this is probably where I'm supposed to go. And then I get lost, and then I'm like, shit. Probably should have like fucking read the signs or like double checked. I just don't, I'm so confident that I know what I'm doing, even if I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, that I just keep getting lost. And then I have to like double back and then like look through everything, and then I find it. So anyways, it was fine. I always go like super early. So I made it there, and I drove on the plane, rode the plane, I went to the place. And then like I called up my friend, because they were going to pick me up from the airport, and they're like, hey, where are you at? And I was like, I have no fucking idea. Because when I got out of the airport, like, they're like, what terminal are you at? And I was like, I don't know. And it turns out at this one, like, the place where you board the plane and like where the terminals are at is connected by like a train that you have to take, like a short little shuttle. But all the airports at Arizona and California don't have that. But they do have the train. Like, I took one from the parking lot to like the main station, but like, you don't have to take one to get to the airplane stuff. So like, I didn't know where to go. And then when I finally found it, I didn't know where to go for like the rideshare stuff, because I couldn't find a sign for it. It turns out there was a sign, I just missed it because I'm stupid. So I walked around the whole fucking place, they couldn't find me. And finally they had to like guide me through like how I'm supposed to do this shit. Can't believe I have to attack this. Millennium Eyes? Oh my god, let me use my fucking cards. Miami? Yeah, the Miami airport, I think. This is why I don't like a train. Like a little train thing. Like I don't know what it's called. A shuttle. Logged on our last spot, basically said, can you do the thing? And thanks for doing the thing. Occasionally some feedback, because he was so particular about some stuff, but the dude just didn't talk at all. He looks so tired. That's so me, for real, for reals. Yeah, the air train, the shuttle or whatever. Airplanes and planes are stupid, that's why I prefer traveling by train. No, airports, the airplane is still so much faster. Like, I still prefer to use the airplane. I'm just like... I'm just bad with directions because I'm so confident that I know better than like I remember when I was driving out of the parking lot today. I was going out of the parking lot, and like there was like these little things. There was like this like cones separating where you're supposed to go right. And I saw everybody like going, you know, to the right of the cones, and I thought for some reason I'm just gonna go left. And it turns out like that was the wrong way. I was on the wrong side of the road. And I had to like, you know, do a U-turn because the car was like driving down that part of the road. It was a one-way road, and I was going the wrong way. I was like, why don't I just follow what everybody else is doing? Why do I think I know better? Like, I know I'm bad with directions, but like I still do this shit anyway. Xian. Oh, fuck. Hello, Moon Spider. Hello there. How's it going, bros? It's a me, a PewDiePie. When did I get Shen out? Thanks for the bits, Madam Ham. Psychic. Everyone else is stupid except me. No, like, I am 100% aware that I'm bad with directions, and I still do the shit anyway. Like, I just can't help it. I just don't read anything, and I just kind of, like, just go and do stuff without thinking. Oh my god. Fucking stop. Mud Dragon of the Swamp. He just keeps interrupting all of my plays. All of my one play per turn. Honestly, I'm just trying to make a joke. I honestly don't mind flying, but I won't be a dick about you not like flying. What? You will never get Shen on the field? He keeps fucking my shit up. Thanks for the sub, Jack of most trades. Hey, DuelLogs, hope you're having a great day. Why, thank you. Ugh. Pomu, hello, DuelLogs. Hello there. Yeah, so I got lost at the airport a couple of times. Fire was selected. Let's flip it face down. Your eyes are going wild. No, they're not. Your eyes are going wild. Wait, what was that? Something got unplugged? No, it's fine. How do you get lost at the airport? There are signs and maps. I don't read the signs or maps. That's how I get lost. I just ignore them and just keep walking. Or I just like think I know what I'm doing. I can't believe I fucking lost. You asshole. Did you fly United? No. Yeah, so I was there for what, like 4 days, kind of? Because like I flew out on Thursday, but by the time I got there it was already like midnight. So I just went back to my hotel room and slept. And then the next day we went to the con, but the friend I was with wasn't feeling so good because they stayed up all night. So we left like at 6, so I was in my hotel room for half the day. And then the next day my friend overslept, so we didn't go to the con till like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then on the final day, my checkout time for the hotel was at 11, but my flight wasn't until 5. And I had made some plans, or I thought I did anyway, with my friend. They're like, hey, you know, we were walking past like this little thing of water. I was like, hey, are there any gators in there? And they're like, no. Do you want to see gators? And I was like, yeah. It's like, yeah, we can just go to like golf course or a lake. I can take you on Sunday before the airport. And I was like, cool. That's neat. And then on Sunday I messaged them. I was like, hey, my checkout time's at 11. They're like, okay. I was like, are we gonna go see the gators? And they're like, what are you talking about? I was like, well, what do you mean? What do you mean? You said it's easy to see gators. They're like, no, it's like, you know, it's kind of a pain. You know, you have to like scout it out first. Like, you know, my area, I know where they're at, but like around where you're at, I don't know where they are. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, if it's a pain in the ass, then fine. No, you know, you just made it seem like it was easy. And they're like, no, it's not. And they just kept going on and on about how difficult it is to find gators. It's like, okay, look, I don't give a shit about the fucking gators. They're like, are we going to do anything else? And they're like, do you have anything planned? And I was like, no. And they're like, okay. You're like, okay, so what do you want me to do? You know, my flight's, you know, at like 5. And I'm just kind of sitting in my lobby waiting. And they're like, well, I'm not just gonna, you know, drive an hour over to where you are just to like talk for half an hour before you go to the airport. And I was like, oh, all right. Well, guess I'm not doing anything on my last day then. So I spent 3 hours just sitting in the hotel lobby before I called an Uber and went to the airport, where I sat there for 2.5 hours before the plane came. I wouldn't drive an hour for you. I mean, I was like, I thought we had plans, but apparently not. And it was too much of a pain in the ass to drive to where I was to hang out until the airport was gonna come up. So I was like, alright, guess I'm just being ditched on the last day. Yeah, so the last day fucking sucked. It was so boring. I was like, I wasn't expecting to actually just like not have any plans on the last day. My secretary scheduled it the way that it was so I can do something before I left to the airport. I didn't think my friend was just gonna straight up, you know, stonewall me like that. Yeah, like I just wasn't expecting it. Like I was just kind of dumbfounded that they were so put out by the fact that I would dare to ask them to see the gators. The abandoned looks. And then I sent them a really snarky reply. Hey Eclipse, welcome. What was the reply I sent? I said, oh, at least this will make for a good story. And I said, yeah, it was fun time, but then the person who invited me out ditched me on the last day, LOL. I probably shouldn't have been a petty bitch and said that, but I was mad, so like, I'll just apologize for it later. The oversharing logs. No second trip with friend? Hell no! An anti-war for slumber. You absolute buffoon. The pettiness is valid. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I should apologize for being petty. But like, I'm still pissed. So they made you late for every day of the con and then ditch you out of nowhere? Dude, bro, no, keep the text sent. Yeah, pretty much. No! Fuck, I'm not supposed to do this. Oh no, this is gonna screw over my plans. I need to get Assault Beast into the grave. Just say sorry, not sorry. I'd rather keep friendly relations with this person. Infernal Reckless Summon! That happens, we'd no longer be friends. If that happened to me, we'd no longer be friends. Apologizing is just a plus. So, snarky first, sorry later. I'm really sorry you gave me time to fume over careless events or something. What? Careless events? Should apologize the gaslight in the last day. They should apologize for not keeping it back. No, I think they genuinely just forgot. And then we're probably just tired of the last day. Because, like, you know, it's an hour drive for them and they woke up late to replying to my messages in the first place. And they didn't think they had plans set. Ooh. Man, my nose is itchy. Underworld Goddess. What does this do if you destroy it? Nothing? I could just go into access code talker. People get tired. That's honestly a valid excuse. I mean, that doesn't change the fact that I spent 5 hours, you know, just waiting for my plane essentially on the last day. How the fuck do you forget the person you brought? I don't know, dude. Wait, did it have an Xyz material? Just probably tired, didn't want to do anything because the last day. Dick move, but not an uncommon one. Uh-huh. Yeah, so I was like, well, I guess, you know, just fuck me then, right? Alright, I'm just gonna sit at the hotel room and literally just do nothing. And then go to the airport and literally just, you know, do nothing by myself. So, like, that's why I wanted to stream tonight, because, like, I've just been alone all day. I'm starved for interactions with people. The lonely logs. What about your boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend. Shut the hell up. First time chatter, but I love your edited videos on YouTube. Why, thank you. Most people, when they watch my streams, are like, oof, I wish I never watched your streams and just kept watching your YouTube videos instead. And I was like, oh, that's not very nice. Wow. Insane first play. The parasocial logs. Exactly. I didn't know how much I missed streaming until I was gone for 4 days with no human interaction. Or just like not enough. Inviting someone across the country, not following through with them on day 3. We still watching your streams? Who's still watching my streams? No one? Missed you too? Why, thank you. Oof, I never watch your streams, only select your YouTube videos because I come to every other stream now. Well, they just like don't like my my personality. Sir, you spent a whole day in a public airport. How do you not have human interaction? You think I talk to anyone? Who the hell goes to an airport and just like talks to people? DuelLogs trying to build this parasocial relationship. No, I just need someone to talk to. I needed to talk to someone. Is Akamiawi still here or is she just lurking? According to my viewers list, has the stream open, but I'm pretty sure she's streaming herself. Let me see here. It looks like she's still streaming. Dude, Meowie is great. Yeah, she's been a flash trooper for stream today. Who the fuck just talks at airports? I know, right? Yeah, the flesh tuber. Oh, fuck my nose. My eye is itchy. Ow. Logs, talk about Miai. Why she... No, I'm not gonna do that. You guys will clip what I say and send it to her. I can't let her have a big head like that. I am lurking. Oh. Fucking chat was probably telling you everything I said. I knew it. Chat probably went in your chat to tell if I said literally anything about you, right? Your fucking chat. But here as a flesh tuber, we love flesh tubers. One of my oldest friends on the platform is a flesh tuber. Doesn't she already have a big head with her model? One room to another, just loud chat. Hardleg is a flesh tuber. She's watching your stream. Is she? Meowie, do you want to hop in chat? Finally, Hardleg finally unlocked. I'm not talking about Hardleg, I'm talking about Hazelnutty Games. Why are you guys snitching? Why do you want to talk to me? Well, I mean, you're lurking in my chat and watching my stream on your chat. That's all it is. If you don't want to, that's fine. I don't want to force you into it. I need to make more alcoholic drinks. You do you. Wait, why didn't they just use Mirror Jade to banish the card? There's a lot to unpack. No, there isn't. Why didn't they just banish the card? They still had an Ice Jade pop. Like, Divine Serpent Ged does nothing versus this board. They could have non-targeted banished it, or just non-targeted destroyed it with DP on the next turn. I mean, I still lost anyway, but... Why are all these tryhards in gold? Where's my Dark Magicians at? For the lols? Yeah, so anyways, that was the trip. Hopefully you guys understand the importance of going on the trip. It was a very business related trip. No one really understood why I was going. That's because there wasn't a reason. You know, since it was a complete impulse to just go in the first place. I didn't really feel like I should have expectations. Because I was just kind of there just to, like, exist. And under those parameters, pretty good time. Just ignoring the last day. When the opening is branded. Dude, I started watching this one anime on the plane called, like, Blue Lock. Which is, like, a soccer anime. And it was, like, really weird. But the animation was pretty good. Blue Lock is wild. And, like, the first couple episodes were, like, super Fujo bait. I was like, oh my god, this show is, like, made for women. And then they kind of, like, toned it down, like, in the later episodes. Watch my senpai's annoying. She is too annoying for me. I watched the first season, but I have no interest in watching the second season because the girl is just annoying. Like, the dude, he's just trying to vibe and exist, and she's just, like, ruining his time. I like plastic Nissan. Me too. They have a new thing that says Raider from, you know, person. Hello there, Eclipse XV. Raider from Eclipse XV. You had ups and downs, but had fun, right? Yeah, I would say it was more fun than it was, like, negative. Like, overall, I had a good time. It's just like the negatives happened today. You know, and it's still today. And negative emotions generally outweigh positive ones. But, like, honestly, the negative wasn't even that bad. Because, like, you know, I didn't make any plans for anything. So... They hated him because he told the truth. Jizukiri. Oh snap, a Mirror Jade. It's a fucking Mirror Jade. Oh snap. activate Nunu to send Kawaddle to the grave. That's it is sometimes. If you go with plans, it can get boring. Yeah, I didn't make any plans though. So the fact that stuff went wrong is, you know, like my own fault to an extent. You know, that's just what happens when you don't like plan shit out. It's like, okay, whatever. It's okay, life's not perfect. Tomorrow will be another day. I'm not too upset about it. I can go into Nunu, but then I can't do anything with Nunu. I can bring out their Ice Blade Dragon. Why give him the highest attack kaiju? Because I hate myself. Okay. Get NTR'd, Hermit. What the fuck? Oh, I thought that would proc my own card. I thought it would give me the effect to destroy my opponent's cards too. Play some of your sound redeems for Meow or Leah, that might cheer you up. Oh, I deleted them all. Except for these two.
Get fucked, TheDuelLogs.
To cheer you up? I will be cheered up by just streaming and
Logs
talking.
Okay, I almost said the C word. I almost called him cool, but then he's gonna feel so happy if I call him cool. So I think he's aight. He's like mid, right?
What's his other one?
He's really something. He's a work of art, and I respect it so much. Don't tell him I said that.
Yeah, I gotta remove these ones too. Cool and mysterious? Yes, please. You stole the Yu-Gi-Oh bitch one? Yeah.
Beat Ray! The Yu-Gi-Oh bitch is here. Oh my goodness.
Logs is super cool. And what about the Nova sound? I don't think I have that one anymore. I deleted a lot of them. You got rid of the meowy ones? Yeah, I get rid of them occasionally. Well, I mean, I've decided I'm going to start doing that. Is what I should say. Why delete? I don't know. It feels wrong to have them. They were so funny. I think they're hilarious. Uh-oh, I think I might lose this one. A questionable play? Well, this deck sucks, so shut up. Going second labyrinths. I love going second labyrinths. You know, I was thinking while I was gone, while I was on my vacation, I ignored pretty much all of my messages. And that was great. Who's telling me that Logs deleted her voice clip? I did delete the voice clips. I used to have a whole bunch more of them. Anyways, as I was saying, I ignored so many of my messages. It was great. It was a great time. I love not responding to messages. But also, none of my friends messaged me either, now that I think about it. Except for my best friend. She messaged me every day. But besides that... Who's telling me owie? I feel like some people have Royal Mirror Jade and I'm so jealous. Who reads work messages during holiday? I did. The mental piece of stonewalling. Yeah, I gotta reply to most of them today. Is this a runic? No true friends? I told you I don't have friends. You guys don't believe me. We're colleagues. Did Ame message you? No, of course not. I said no one messaged me. Well, Meowie did, but I think it's because I messaged her first. That one doesn't count. But like, here's the thing. Generally, I don't really care, because if I want to talk to them, I'm going to spam them with messages. And I'm sure they were happy to not get spammed with my messages for 4 days. If you're on vacation, people just feel like you're busy, so they tend to not message. Not me. I'll fucking spam messages. I don't care. Friends are overrated. Imagine having friends. Cringe. Did your secretary check up on you? No, they don't check up on me. They only message me when it's to like talk about work stuff. Who's friends with their secretary? That's weird. Hey Logs, did you gift subs? No. Are you the person who sends hey 50 times in a row? 3 minutes? No, I don't do that. I never send one word replies like that. If I want to talk to someone, I send them a full, like, concurrent sentence. Because, like, okay, but did someone give you a bunch of subs? Was it anonymous? No, I didn't do shit. Because, like, if I'm... Hi, DuelLogs, can you help us argue? Do you think the card, like the floodgate effect into a lingering effect, would be too OP? Yeah, they usually are. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Can you guys remind me what I was talking about? You guys distracted me. Thank you for what? Mr. Logs would give subs and demand one word messages. Right. So when I'm messaging friends, I send full, complete sentences. I don't ever start messages of like, hey or hi. That is terrible. Don't do that. If you do that, like, don't stop today. That is like the worst way to message someone. Because like, you don't know the intentions behind that. Like, hey is like, hi. You're like, what's up? It's like, nothing much. What do you want? You're like, oh, nothing. I was just wondering, like, if you wanted to be part of this thing. I was like, oh, fuck, you got me. You got me, you bitch. No, not really. Did they just normal summon Jinzo? You bitch. I have forbidden droplets, idiot. Hello? I hate it when people write messages and not say what they want from you. Me too. Like, don't just say hey. Because, like, I don't know what you want from that. Like, what do you expect from me? Because, like, are you trying to start a conversation? Because, like, I don't consent to a conversation right now. But, like, what if they need something important? Just tell me what you want. I usually just ignore those kinds of messages. So if I send a message, I send full, complete, like, words. Or, like, you know, a series of words, even if it's not all, like, in one sentence. Like, if I want to start a conversation, I make my intentions known. It's like people replying, are you free tonight? Yeah, exactly. But they don't tell you what it's for. They want to start a conversation or ask you do something or whatever, but you don't know how to start the conversation. Yeah, straight. It's not even like straight to the point. It's just like, don't, you know, when you say, hey, that's like, you don't understand what the point of the conversation is. Target one face-up monster in the field. The next time monster will be a short battle or card effects that is not destroyed this turn. Whatever, dude. There's no reason to chain anything to forbidden droplets. Select the card's attack to have for the turn. Excellent. Banish the top card of your deck. Whatever. Thanks for the sub, Talon Stolen Lamal trip Pog. Yeah, I got back from the trip. It was so much fun. I almost died. It was so much fun that I literally shitted and farted at the same time. It was amazing. I hate that I can ask you a question. Do you want to ask me a question? Target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate it. Special summon a runic monster from your deck. Glad to hear that you shitted and farted. Yeah, at the same time. Dogmatica Punishment. Select a card to send from your deck to the graveyard. Ooh. Ooh. Who should I send to the graveyard? Pegasus to spin a card? I think I'm going to send Pegasus. Freezing Circus. No, when people ask, can I ask you a question before asking something? No, wait. No, wait, what? No, wait, what? What should I wait for? You were just throwing now? Shut the hell up. I do what I want. Select a card to summon with Labyrinth. Yes. Ariana. Use the effect of Labyrinth. Labyrinth? Yes. Which will proc Hugin. I mean, Hugin protects from destruction. I know. My coup clock! Activate this card. Wait, how come Labyrinth didn't proc? This is my shitting and farting deck? Excellent. Great to hear it. Once per turn, when a runic card is activated, activate other cards in your graveyard equal to the activation cost. Okay, now I can use Dynamishkus to get rid of it. Infinite Impermanence? Seriously? Oh my goodness gracious. I kinda needed the advantage I was about to get from that. Oh well, at least I can destroy Jinzo. Ooh! 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 Okay, lovely Labyrinth. Let's get back. Welcome, Labyrinth. And then destroy this stupid ass Jinzo bitch. Get out of here, Stream Sniper. Wow, Hazukashi. Imagine if someone used Curse Seal on the Rabunix field spell. That would kill their entire deck. Oh my god, that's so funny. You can totally do that with Labyrinths. Holy shit. I'm looking at Meowing Stream. Someone anonymously gifted 30 subs. That's what she was asking about. Another fountain. Activate. Welcome, Labyrinth. Target one spell trap on the field and destroy it. God damn it. Why? Why did they have that one card in their hand? That's such bullshit. They had the one out to my out to destroy their outs. Oh, right. The Wind Pegasus I put in the grave. Get fucked, idiot. Past me was a genius. I forgot about that. Select a card to add from your deck to your hand. Okay. Yeah, get fucked, Mizawa. I run Curse Seal my own runic deck specifically to counter problem spell cards like field spells or even the occasional Sky Striker. He lost. Completely countered my deck and still lost. What deck was I playing? Just going second Labyrinths. Okay. I want to try my counter fairy deck. I built this before Labyrinths came out, but I haven't had a chance to play it yet. I think it has the potential to be way worse than just plain Labyrinths. That's why Windpeg is so good against Runix. Remember the guy in chat who said I was throwing the game when I put Wind Pegasus in the grave? I was playing MD the other day and I tried to ash my opponent's Dinomorphia domain, but my ash got negated by Soul Drain. Do you know how that works? Doesn't Soul Drain stop cards in the graveyard from activating their effects, but ash activated in the hand? Doesn't Soul Drain stop cards from the hand or banish pile? Water Enchantress. Ooh, I opened up Dimension Shifter. Are you sure you weren't thinking of something else? Graveyard or banish? Is that Soul Drain? I mean, it should have resolved just fine then, if that's the case. Because you're right, if it's a negate in the graveyard, the effect doesn't activate in the graveyard, it activates in the hand. Let me see here. Let me look up Soul Drain real quick. Soul Drain and monsters that are banished as well as monsters in the graveyard cannot activate their effects. Yeah, you should have been fine. Are you sure it's not Mind Drain? Mind Drain would have stopped it. Did someone use Called By? Probably. She had 2 gift sets, 20 and 30, so she's all kinds of thrown off kilter. Oh, I see, I see. Griffin, you absolute buffoon. I don't know what deck they're playing. Did they cross out Designator, my shifter? No, doesn't look like it. Whoa, holy shit. They just did adventure stuff and set 4 pass. Wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest. Wasn't expecting that, that's for sure. Activate Guiding Ariande. Get shit on, you stupid bitch. No counter fairies, unfortunately. Look who's back. Who's back? Oh, me? Yeah, I came back today just for the lulz. You're gonna send that one back to the hand? Okay, whatever. Thank you, Griffin Rider. Next. Yeah, stupid Griffin Rider, you piece of shit. Activate Dogmatica Punishment. Targeting Adventure Token. Response. Why is Shifter in Labyrinth? I'm not playing Labyrinth. This is Counter Fairies. Also, I feel like people don't understand how to play Shifter in trap-based decks. Dogmatica Punishment? Would you like to send a card to the graveyard for your Dogmatica Punishment? I think I only play Natis in this deck, so I don't have any choice but to play Natis. Activate Natis. Pop Fateful Adventure. Now they have no adventure. It's the rideable, breedable dragon. Yes. End phase, my turn. Come on, give me one of my counter fairies. That's good. That's a good card. Especially if against set 3 back row. Holy hell, that's really good. Let's add Candina. Activate Trickstar Light Stage. Select the first card they set. No response. Activate Candina. Search out Korribane from the deck. Infinite Impermanence. Whatever. You're wasting it. I love not having to pay cost for my counter traps. Guarding Ariande. He's so good. Mirror Force. It was Trapple. Are they playing an RP deck? What the hell is this old school 626? Harpy's Feather Duster? Let me stop that without paying the cost. His name is old school after all, that's true. Chat is down bad for a horrendous equip spell. Oh, I read that super wrong. I think my brain is razzle-dazzled. Soul of the Supreme King! Yes. I can finally get a board up. Imagine if they suddenly played Pot of Greed. I'd be surprised. That's for sure. What I love about Light Stage is it completely shits on battle traps. And like trap holes. Basically this deck specifically, it shits all over it. How does one turn the auto to on? It's like in the settings. I gotta figure it out. I don't know off the top of my head. I love it when they try to negate his effect because it's like already negated, you know? So he's just gonna lose his hand for nothing. Imagine not reading. I mean, who's gonna read this? Look at this. He has 2 lines of text. He's a silly little dude. It halves the attack. He doesn't have any cards. He's gonna get rid of the 1 card in his hand to do it. There's literally no follow-up. Wait, why the fuck doesn't this work? My scroll wheel doesn't work in this fucking game. Please remember to check his deck after the game ends. Okay. Let me check his deck. What? He's playing Tri-Brigade. Zoo Tri-Brigade. How? He bricked. He bricked so hard. Oh my god. Adventure Zoo Tri-Brigade. What a brick. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Bottomless and Mirror Fort. Those are probably just his funny tech choices that he just drew into, unfortunately. Hey Logs, if you go be nice to Meow in stream, she will cry, so don't. Really? Thanks for the gifted sub, Psychicscape. Whoa. Let's well, I was gonna end the stream and go on the secret stream and just stream World of Warcraft for the rest of the night, because I still need to level up my character. So let's go send a raid to Meowie. And be like, yo, what's up? How's it going? You've got a great voice, Aku Meowie. Thanks for stream, Mr. Logs. Yeah, of course. I'll see you guys later. Or in a bit if you're going to watch the secret stream.